Fetch is forecast to gain 4.4% by July 27 based on 30 rates update. But before we move on, here's what's going on right now. At the time of this update, Fetch is up 4.8% in the last 24 hours and trading near $0.1582. Let's pull up the analysts' expectations. Tomorrow, CoinDataFlow expects the asset to trade around $0.1529, down by 3.3%. TradersUnion sees Fetch heading downward to $0.1552, an estimated loss of 1.8%. CoinPrice forecast points out it could strengthen to $2.16, a move up of approximately 1.2%. A different prediction by 30 rates expects Fetch to reach $0.165, an estimated gain of 4.4%. And in closing, crypto predictions indicates the price could reach $0.1918 by July 27, a gain of 21.3%. This is the strongest return potential this week. That's the full set of 5 analyst calls. Let's move on. Let's sum up what all 5 analysts expect based on their forecasts. Looking at the forecasts as a whole, the likely range for price movement is between a drop of 3.3% and a rise of 21.3%, depending on the analyst. As a result, Crypto Predictions shows the highest projected return with 21.3% gain in value by July 27. From this you could see returns of between $12 and $213 for every $1,000 you invest. According to volatility analysis, CoinPrice forecast ranks highest in probability, showing an 80.1% chance of success. Using all 5 forecasts, I've worked out a clear consensus outlook. Consensus data suggests Fetch could gain around 4.3% in value. Here's the detailed picture. The consensus view suggests a 4.3% gain in price by tomorrow. Put differently, your capital could also benefit by about 4.3% as part of that movement. With $1,000 invested, the implied gain would be roughly $43, which puts the probability of this consensus forecast being met at roughly 46%. At this stage, let's see what analysts are forecasting over the 3-day horizon. CoinDataFlow highlights that Fetch could slide lower. According to TradersUnion, the market outlook is neutral and suggests minimal changes in the near term. CoinPrice forecast suggests Fetch could extend its climb. An upward path is also anticipated by 30 rates. Also, Crypto Predictions projects the price advancing over the 3 days. The consensus highlights that Fetch may gain strength in the short term. At this point, 60% of analysts expect Fetch to move higher, reflecting a clear bullish bias. 5 forecasts were shared 2 days ago. The question is, which ones matched reality? As a result, the day's market action settled at $0.1582. The outcome showed that the majority of forecasts were correct about the direction. Closest forecast to the actual move came from Gov Capital Collector. Now it's time to break it into parts. Yesterday's candle included 2 forecasts. Speaking of ROI, multiple predictions turned profitable, and the best return stood at 3.6%. Take a look at the results table. It shows the overall outcome of all forecasts. Also in today's table, 30 rates had 59.2% forecast probability, 020's $96 accuracy, and 3% ROI. See if you can spot which predictions were the most successful. Now let's check how the projected returns for tomorrow line up between Fetch and a few alternatives. According to tomorrow's forecasts, Fetch takes first place with 4.3% potential return. For now, Fetch is analyzed together with 4 random cryptocurrencies. The wider profitability comparison is already posted on my website. And that's all for now, guys. If you learned something new or useful, give it a quick like before you go. See you in the next forecast.